desperate for changing, starving for truth. I'm closer to where I started.
I'm Thomas, and I'm the brother of the group. And I'm quite honored that he considers me his best man. I was initially a little surprised to be given this title, but after reflecting upon our lives together for about 4 seconds, I realized that I deserve it. So, Dan and I are 17 months apart, and I learned a lot in those 17 months that I was blazing the trail of life ahead of him. So I had all kinds of knowledge to impart onto my brother. And I recognized very early on that I would have a profound impact on his character. So, in fact, I remember it quite vividly. I heard him crying, and I was standing there with my thumb in mouth and bunny in hand, and a warm feeling came rushing over me. Well, actually, more like under me, because it was in my diaper. However, I recognized that I would have to be there for him and provide some invaluable brotherly insight into how the world works. And I certainly rose to the occasion. For example, the time I taught him about tying knots by stringing him up between 2 doors and nearly quartering him in our basement. Or the time I taught him about life's general unfairness by etching his name into the bathroom wall. Or the time when I taught him how to gracefully handle frustration by tangling up the line on his new fishing pole. He didn't handle that one so well and ended up destroying it in a fit of rage. But anyway, this is just a few of the many character-building lessons that I was able to teach Dan. And this relationship wasn't just one way. He was certainly there for me. He taught me a lot. For instance, the time when I was curious about what might happen if I swung the tire swing out and I sent him wrapping around the tree. I don't know if I ever apologized for the blood and the concussion, but I'm sorry. And all the times that he allowed me to drive the snowmobile as he hung on for dear life and was paralyzed with fear, with my recklessness. And he was always there for me by involuntarily serving as my scapegoat. So thank you, Dan. But Dan and I have always had a great relationship. Whether it was knocking out panels on our gigantic satellite dish with whatever ball we were throwing around. Sorry, Dad.
Oh, the truth comes out.
Or biking down to the White House where we would play pool for hours on end. Or taking apart a computer. We always did these things together, and we always learned together from one another. And this is by far, that friendship, that partnership is by far the greatest aspect of my childhood and our wonderful upbringing. So thank you, Dan. It's unfortunate that time goes by and we all have to become, as some of us like to say, grown-ass people. But it's also wonderful to develop a similar bond with a new life partner. Quinn, you clearly have had a wonderful impact on Dan's life, and it's quite obvious that the 2 of you are best of friends. And knowing that you 2 have a partnership just as strong as the partnership my brother and I always had growing up, couldn't make me any happier. So, let's all raise our glasses.
Woo! Yeah, Tom.
I won't go on for too long. And to Dan and Quinn, may you always be patient, compassionate, and loving teachers to one another. Thank
I'm closer to where I started. I'm chasing after you. I'm falling even more in love with you. Letting go of all I've held on to. I'm standing here until you make